here's everything I've done to set up my home bakery. And in case you're coming across my face on my channel for the very first time, hi, my name is Fisayo, and I'm a Nigerian currently living in Ontario, Canada. I'm a baker at heart. Like, I love baking. I mean, I didn't just drop from heaven with the ability to bake. I learned how to bake, but I love baking, which is the main thing. So I really love baking. And before coming to Canada, like back home, I was baking and I've been baking for a couple of years now, since let's say 20, like actively since like 2018-ish, but actively, if that makes sense. Yes, it makes sense. 2021, 2020 slash 2021. And I've been baking and I love it. I love it so much. And so I came here as a student and I was a full time student in my first 2 years. So I had to give my full attention to everything school, everything school, everything school. But now that I'm done with school and I'm working a 9 to 5, I have taken it upon myself to ensure that I also do not give up my passion, which is baking. And so I've been setting up my home bakery, or like there are things, a couple of things I did to set up my home bakery, because I can't be saying I've been setting up like basically I set up my own bakery, or I'm almost done setting things up. And there are a couple of things that I have done that, just in case you love baking or you know someone that loves baking and you're considering like, oh, what do I need to do? There's so much information online. Like, is there like an active checklist of some kind of some sort that might be helpful to me? Well, today is your lucky day, because that's what this video is about. I have posted a video here about the checklist for like coming to school, coming to Canada to come here as a student and all those things. And I'm like, okay, there's also a checklist ish of some sort of setting up your bakery. Like, and this is particularly for a home bakery, so not an industrial bakery or all of that. Like, if it's at home, I'm here for you. Yeah. And then for the industrial, maybe later, come back, check back later. Check back later. And so the first thing I was doing, and which was like quite casual, was just checking around where I stay for possible options of where to buy things, where is the best place, where are the best places right now, because there's not just one place, but there are a couple of options. So exploring different options, exploring different ingredients, exploring different opportunities in terms of where do I source baking items. So baking items in terms of the actual ingredients, and then baking items in packaging. What am I like? How am I going to pack the cakes? How am I going to send out cakes, pastries, things for delivery? And then there was the part where I had to sit down with my Excel sheets. And even though, and I know my dad is probably watching this video and is about to have a nice laugh, but even though I haven't been a big fan of math, I don't know why that I thought about it and thought, okay, yeah, I'm going to do business. And then I did not remind myself earlier on that there's going to be maths involved in the process. Even though I've been running away from maths, I've been finding ways to run away from maths. Best believe that maths has been running. Like, I'm like, think of it like this: I'm running away from maths. Maths is like, let's go. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. And so maths is just chasing me everywhere. So I had to sit in my Excel sheet and also begin like with costing. So costing my cakes, finding, and this is why this came after finding out best places to buy stuff, how much it's going to cost, what is going to cost to buy in bulk and to buy in small sizes. Back in Nigeria, when I used to restock for my business, I used to buy in bulk and it was always so helpful. I know it might have been annoying a little bit for my family members, because anytime I do my market runs, it's all of us that are going to carry the load. I mean, we love each other, right? So let's show it. But like happily, they would always happily help me carry things inside the house, and then I arrange. And some most times what I was doing was buying things for the quarter. So like Q1 buy stuff, Q2 buy stuff. Any other thing I'm buying in between are things like egg and milk. So things that are like more fragile than cake boxes, cake boards, all these kind of things. But the main things, the major things were like buying in a quarter. And so I'm like, okay, I also want to be able to do that here. But before I just start spending money anyway, like I need to know where's the best spot, where's the place that I'm going to get at a good price. Because yes, you're going to do your costing, and yes, there's going to be the Excel sheet, which is the second part that I'm talking about now. That I started with my Excel sheet and did costing for cake. So I did cake costing and the pastry costing based on like the ingredients. I had found out the prices, and now it made sense because now I have the figures and I'm putting it on an Excel sheet. And it was also really nice that I had the opportunity to like consider different options. So as I know, okay, this is how much they sell it here, this is how much they sell it there. And then there's also me factoring in times where I might not be able to get it at the cost effective option. And I also had to like start thinking of ways that my house, like where I'm going to bake and where I'm going to decorate, is set up nicely, not perfectly, just something that I can work with in terms of being clean, and then also nice enough because I'm going to be filming videos and taking pictures of my cake there. So I got this nice table of Amazon that I set up. Before the table, I had already gotten a cake mixer, so like a standing mixer, and then a like the one I can hold. So standing mixer and a normal mixer. So the one that you have to hold with your hand. I do not know why the name not come to my mind, but mixer. So mixer, the standing mixer and the handheld mixer. So I got those, and then just getting tools like little by little. There are some of them I had brought from Nigeria, but there are some other things I had to get here in Canada. And I still have a few things on my list to tick off in terms of like essential items or essential tools that I'm like using to bake. And all of those things actually cost a lot of money, but it is well, okay? It is well. Just remember as you watch this video that dreams are quite expensive, especially if it's a baking dream, but we love what we do, so that's fine. And then registering the business here in Canada as well. So I registered the business, and then that took like that was a process, but I'm happy that the process was not frustrating. It was not long. Like I have not bought the fridge that I plan to buy yet for my business, but I'm going to get a fridge soon. Woohoo, woohoo. But yeah, getting a fridge soon. And after registering the business, then having a business account. You know how it's more professional to send an account number to clients with your business name, and it's much more professional as well in separating business funds from personal funds when it's like separate. Like I'm doing my best right now with setting up here in Canada to have me as me and then business as business. Not like I will not be involved in business. I'm still heavily involved in the business, and I'm still like a one man army, like for now, but it's not gonna be long. But heavy on the let's separate it, heavy on the let things be so organized that if I'm not there, somebody can step in and like view the Excel sheets, view the like documents, view all my Google Forms, all the documents and all the like arrangements I have, and be able to just run with it. But thank you for watching this video, and see you in my next video. Bye bye.